Hello everybody. So today I am going to show you how I do a pork roast. This is a Boston butt. So if you want to cook a Boston butt, I'm going to show you how to do it. This is great for when you have a busy week. What I would do is on a Sunday is I would cook it and I would have tacos, enchiladas, quesadillas, and barbecue pulled pork throughout the week. So it's something that you can cook once and you can make several different types of meals out throughout the week, especially when your kids are busy with sports and activities and you don't always have time to cook every day. So let's get to it. All right, so I got my crock pot here with my pork butt in there. I don't know why, but I think that's hilarious. So let's season up the pork. So I got my seasoned salt. I'm gonna add seasoned salt to it. And I am not measuring. I just put a good portion on there. Here's pepper. Here is my salt. Here is some garlic. And I have just this little bit of cumin left, and I'm like, you know what? We're just gonna use up the cumin to get rid of this big container out of my cabinets. So that one is gone. Now I'm gonna flip this over, and I am gonna cook it with the fat on top. I was told that if you cook it with the fat on top, as the fat like cooks, the grease and the juices will just flow through the meat. So we're gonna season this side too. We're gonna salt it. We got garlic. We got some pepper. Oh, whoa, Nelly. That was a little wild and crazy there, wasn't it? Well, there we go. Some seasoned salt. And that is it for that side. So now I'm going to put the lid on and we are going to cook this for a nice long 8 hours. And again, I always put my crock pot on high for the first hour just to get my crock pot really hot a little bit faster, and then I turn it down to low. And I'm gonna top this off with some onion. This is probably about 1/4 of an onion. After it cooks for a while, I'll probably add some more onion. So that is what it's gonna look like when it goes in to the crock pot. And now we're gonna cook her up. All right, so the crock pot is almost done. It's only got like 34 minutes left. So we're gonna take the lid off this baby and check it out. So you can see all the fat and the juices are all running around the side there. Let's see how tender this is. All right, let's see. Pretty getting tender. It's not like as good as I want it yet. So I think what I'm gonna do though is I am gonna flip it. And let it finish cooking on the other side. All right, so the pork butt is done, and look at how tender that is. So I'm going to take this out and I'm going to divide it into 2 separate bowls because we are going to turn some of it into Mexican and some of it is going to be barbecue. I have both my bowls here. I have a smaller bowl for the barbecue sauce, and I got a bigger bowl that I'm going to add some Mexican seasonings to. So this is just a little Mexican seasoning. A little chili powder, and some salt, garlic, some cilantro, all right, we need the cilantro to come out a little bit better than that. Okay, so now I'm going to take 2 forks and I'm going to shred it, and then right before I'm going to put it on a cookie sheet and I'm going to put it in the oven to broil so it gets some of these little crispy edges before we turn it into pulled pork tacos. And then for this, I'm just going to add the barbecue sauces and should use a fork again, two forks to shred it while my barbecue sauce is in there. All right, gonna put some barbecue sauce on here, just like this. I'm gonna add a little bit of this barbecue sauce. Then you can take your 2 forks and you can shred it and get it in there with all the sauce. This pork butt turned out really tender. And this, you can freeze it and it'll stay good in the freezer for up to 3 months. Or, like I said, you can just use it throughout the week when everyone gets home and you don't have time to cook a dinner. You already have it in the refrigerator, ready to go. All right, here's the pulled pork that we're using for our tacos, or like I said, quesadillas, burritos, whatever you'd like to use it for. Now I'm gonna add some taco seasoning to this also. There we go. All right, so I've added some of my frozen bell peppers in with the Mexican. I'm also adding a can of tri-bean blend. Has some black beans and kidney beans. It's a little bit of mix of everything right there. Now, I will mix this all together and I will put some of it on my aluminum foil pan that has aluminum foil on it, and I will put it in the oven to broil it. Get it nice and crispy. All right, I'm also going to add some salsa in this and mix it all up in there. And I have some other pulled pork already in the oven under broil. So I'll show you that in just a second. So we have 2 meals, so everyone will be able to pick what they want to eat for the next few days, whether they want Mexican or whether they want pulled pork. So for tonight, I'm doing Mexican. I put it on a cookie sheet, put it in broil, so it got nice and crispy on top. Now I've made a taco with the shells and cheese and sour cream. It is delicious and ready to eat. So, thanks for watching. Again, share this with all your friends and subscribe. It's free to subscribe. There's nothing free anymore. But to subscribe, it is. All right, bye.